What's going on, guys? Chris here, back again with another video for you guys today. In today's video, I want to talk about the new What If promo and how you guys can make coins with many different budgets on the market today. We're going to be talking about potential investments, some trading methods, all of that kind of stuff will be in today's video. So before we get into it, if you guys can just drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new or any, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Make sure you guys get involved with everything that's in the description, my free trading Discord, my Instagram, Twitter, and of course my Twitch, where we'll be live pretty much all day today trading on the market and giving you guys market tips and investments. So check it out if you guys want to. That'd be absolutely awesome. Let's get into today's video. Now, let me show you guys first off, before we get into the video today, the new card design, obviously, and we've seen this over the last couple of days. The card design that had been leaked, I think it was on like Tuesday or Wednesday. This is going to be another upgrade type promo, because if you look at the arrows up here, there's two different versions of the card. One that's not upgraded, the one that is upgraded. And I think, you know, they really do like the upgrade style promos, and they're seeing through analytics that a lot of people are engaging in these promos. So I think they're going to continue to do that in the future. And I think that's a positive, I think, for FIFA Ultimate Team going forward. Now, on the front loading screen, we had a Sevilla 90 rated camp card, which we're expecting to be Papu Gomez. We're expecting a Wolfsburg and a Chelsea player. Some people are expecting Mbabu, and Chelsea we don't really know yet. But this is going to be a type of promo where it's going to be based on like a certain amount of team objectives, which is interesting. And we need to have more info on the promo itself, but that's kind of like what we know so far. In terms of like how to make coins, and this is on like a really big budget to start the video off. Look at icons. Okay, so icon moments, there was 34 cards that got released last Friday. We had a lot of sell-off in before 6 p.m. UK time on icons because of icon swaps, but also because moments are coming out. They're going to release another set of moments cards. So what you should look at is a lot of icon panic. We talked to you guys over the last couple of days and said that icons are the most stable cards on the market. Every time they go down, they always rebound because they are cards that people always need for teams. Okay, if they want to link up some of these new What If players with maybe some of their future star cards that they had over the last couple of weeks, they're going to need icons to do that. And that's why these guys have so much demand. They have a lack of supply as well, especially the ones that are out of packs. Look at the baby cards. Look at some of the mid cards as well that are now going out of packs tomorrow. They're already out of packs from last Friday. Look at panic selling on those cards. And I would even look at panic selling on some primes as well. Like if you're looking like a prime Desai or a prime Rio Ferdinand, cards that are really usable in people's teams, take a look at these guys. Because if they're dropping a lot, for example, like this Desai card, right? I know I'm looking at the baby right now, but he was literally yesterday 1.32. He goes all the way up to 1.4 million. If you see this again around the 1.3 and under mark, this guy's going to go over to 1.4 million, because what you have is you have people that have been panic selling these cards. They're going to buy them back up. But what's going to push them an extra further up is going to be all of these packs saved and all of the coins coming onto the market through FIFA points that people are going to be opening because of the new promo. So there's going to be a lot of coins coming to the market, and there's so many different ways to make coins today. And that's why this video is going to be very helpful for you guys. Icons, specifically the ones that are super meta. You want to be looking at the really, really meta ones, the good nationalities. If you ever need help looking and seeing what icons do the best, take a look at the PGP page. And what you can do is you can go through icons, and you can just go and see, like, let me see what like the most usable prime cards are, right? So you order by games played, and like for example, Prime Cannavaro is a card that is really usable. Everyone is using this card, and if you look right here, Friday 1105, on Saturday he goes to 1162. Now that right there is probably, he went to 1.2 on that Friday night, and Saturday is really where it's capturing that price. So you're seeing a rebound on these cards. Like, look at this. Like, Sunday, it goes up all the way into Wednesday. You're seeing rebounds on cards like Cannavaro. Take a look at stuff like that if you guys want to. This is on a really high-tier budget. You are going to see the icon market push up again. So, take a look at the really meta cards. That would be a really good look for today. Now, I'd say on a investing type scale today, what we're going to have is a lot of supply coming. We have a lot of people that have save rewards, okay, for today around 6 p.m. Now, what I'm interested to see is what the pack probability is going to be on the new team, because when we looked at future stars, a lot of future star cards, they flew. And the reason why they flew after the first hour was because their supply, right, they were getting so much supply, they were dropping and dropping and dropping, but they were so hyped up that those cards rose so much after that, when nobody was opening packs anymore and there was all these coins to be had. And again, people want to try these cards out on the first day. So if we get some really, really hyped cards, and this is up to EA, by the way, EA needs to give us some really hyped up players. If you look at this Future Stars promo, Reece James is a super hyped player. Serginho Dest with the Barcelona links is a really hyped up player. Kulusevski with the Ronaldo links and the Juve links with Cuadrado's man of the match. There's so many different links that these cards had. They were really boosted up cards and they were really hyped up. And that's why you saw them rise so much after the first hour. So there's two looks I would do here. If you want to, and this is risky obviously, but you can make a lot of coins on this, is that first hour. Monitor the amount of packs opened through, the save packs, plus also the FIFA points that people are opening, and see what the pack percentage is for these new what if players. Because if we get some really hyped players and they go cheap on that first hour, you could see them rise in that second and third hour and you can make a good amount of coins. Another part of the market I'd be looking at today would be Sbc Fodder. Okay, please do not get it twisted. Sbc Fodder is one of the best things to go and do whenever there is supply. Now, if you take a look at, squad builder challenges right now, okay, you go look at live. You have the Toni Kroos SBC that's still there. You've got a mid-prime icon. You've got El Shaarawy. You've got El Nesri. You've got even Frank Ribery, mid-icon upgrade. Gundogan's player of the month. Boulaya. Andre Silva, right? You still have Curtis Jones. I don't know if he expires today, but this is a card that I would recommend a lot of you guys do because he's really good. But look at the amount of things that people can still go and do. And I was looking today at rewards, and there wasn't even that much supply coming onto the market through golds, but a guy like Verratti, and this is really where the money is, if you want to and play it safe, is going to be over the last, by the way, they say 25.2k here. That's false. This guy he was getting listed at 23 with a full page, okay? He then rebounds back up to 27 with marquee matchups, goes down again to 25, and now again he's back up to almost 28,000 coins. Every time fodder drops, it rebounds because people are still doing SBCs. And again, we're going to have yet another SBC coming out today with the What If promo. They normally do release the player on the first day, and they're also going to release an objective. I know objectives are like pretty insane right now. A lot of things you guys can go out and do. But I expect with a new promo, and this is kind of like the EA cycle, is when they release a new promo, they usually release one SBC player and one objective player for that Friday content. So I expect another objective player today, and I expect another SBC to come out. And whether or not those cards are really usable or not, we'll go and see. But SBC Fodder, guys, I'm telling you right now, look at some of these prices before the drop today at 6 p.m. and see how far they go down. And guys, open bids. We talk to you guys about this every single week when we make some of these videos. But looking at open bids on these cards, 84 overalls, 85s, 86s, 87s, 88s, you will be so shocked at the amount of good bids you will find, especially during lightning rounds, because what people do is they always focus their attention on sniping, and they don't like associate themselves with bidding, and that doesn't make any sense to me. And I think it's this kind of idea of like, oh my god, lightning rounds are like going so fast, I need to be sniping these cards because the supply is going to stop when the lightning rounds are done. But that's just not true. You have all of these open bids that people have been putting up from the last hour, and they're expiring, and that is where the money is. So please look at open bids on Sbc Fodder, because you'll get some pretty insane prices, but you'll also get prices that are lower than what the card is going for, and then they're going to rebound on Friday night. I do expect Fodder to rebound on the Friday night. So that's a really big part of the market I'd be looking at if I were you guys. Another part of the market, we talk about objectives a lot, but objectives are really good, and we've talked about it so many times this year about the trend FIFA, okay? This is the biggest trend year we've had. So depending on what like objective player we do get today, look at the requirements that this card gets, and if there's players that overlap multiple requirements in here that somebody can use. And EA normally do this, by the way. They normally allow you to have a certain amount of players from a certain league or a certain nationality that you can literally fit in a squad for the whole objective. You don't have to, misplace this guy at all. He will literally be in there until the time you do the objective. So look at players like that. You can buy them at 6 p.m. and you should see a rise on them like 20-30 minutes after, because people, they don't always play FUT Champions on Friday. A lot of people go and do that first objective because a lot of people, especially if it's a hyped up player, you will see some market movements with the objective players today. Now, if you're looking at lightning rounds, another thing you can look at is icons. And by the way, you're just kind of defending myself here a little bit. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you've probably heard a lot of these different methods today. But the reason why I repeat myself a lot and I talk about this sort of stuff is because there's new people that are watching my videos every single time I make one of these. So they've never seen me or heard me say these methods before, and this may help them out. So it's kind of like reiterating my points to some of you guys that are, kind of like always watching my videos. But for the new guys that are coming into the videos for the first time, you're going to realize how good my methods are and how much coins you'll make off my videos. So just watch and learn, because you guys are going to make a lot of coins watching me trade this year and all that kind of stuff. Icons basic during lightning rounds. This is gonna be a really good way to make coins. Okay, so what this does is the basic chemistry style allows you to find cards that are mostly pack pulled. So you can find people that are listing up cards at ridiculous prices, especially prime cards or even moments cards. Like moments could be really good today to go and do, especially with the new ones being out. And the prime icon moments cards and the prime cards that have already been released, they could drop again today, and then they're going to rebound late night as they get rare. So all I would do is say I have a budget of 2.3 million. Let me put like 2.2, and I'm going to put like a million. And pretty much basic 1 mil to 2.2. I'm going to go all the way to the 59 minute. I'm going to see, okay, what cards are on this filter, and let me see if I can find a really good deal. And that requires you to learn icon prices, but it's a really good way to make coins if you're on during the lightning rounds. Another method that's really good is the 10, 20, 30 method. This is a really good method because people, again, kind of like the Sbc Fodder thing, a lot of people are not looking at bidding, and especially with some of these, like for example, this Demiro card, right? And yes, I don't have a lot of time for this bid, but I'm going to go look at this Demiro, and I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about here. So he's 14.7 on the market. He's actually still 14.7 on Fuppin, so that's not a good look. But what you would do is you would find players that are, for example, Hakimi's 86 card here, right? If he had less than a minute left here with a bid of like 20k, you would bid on this card until you can make profit on it. And say, for example, he's going for 58,000 coins. You would bid until you can make profit. And what you would do is you would not just look at this card based on what it's going for right now. You're looking at what he's been throughout the day. So if this guy has been 62,000 coins today, I'm not gonna bid until 55 because I could sell 58 and make like 1k coins. I'm gonna bid till 57 because I could sell at 62. And that's kind of like what you're looking at with a method like this. And again, I think the only like low risk you're kind of taking here is if they release a card that is in the same position, in the same league. The card may drop, but again, these are sort of, players under 100k, so they won't be as affected as some of other players that are being substituted. One last thing I'd be looking at today, and I would really be stressing this out. Any road to the finals today that are getting potential upgrades tonight, okay? For example, Cancelo, okay? Man City beat Gladbach the other day. He is getting a +1 guaranteed. If you see this dropping, please pick it up, because this is a card that is going to go up again into the hype of his upgrade. Now, when would I sell a card like this? I would sell him right before he gets his upgrade, just to be on the safe side, because you never know what happens when they actually do get their upgrade, and most likely there's been so many people investing in a card like this that he might even drop. So be on the lookout for that card. See if you find him on like 470, right? 480, 490. Any little drop off. You could see a 530 later on the nighttime I think, pretty easily. So that's a lot of different looks for you guys in the market today. I'd say with Team of the Week cards, and we're going to make like a Team of the Week investment video. Holy shit. No way this guy has 2.6 million coins. That is actually insane. Please tell me this guy's actually not getting bought at that price. That is ridiculous. I gotta go check to see if that's actually real. What I'll be looking at is the Team of the Weeks. And Saturday morning, I think is going to be your low point. A lot of people always wait till, you know, Saturday night time, and that could be for like the big tier informs. But if you want to invest in an inform, I think today or Saturday early morning might be an opportunity for you guys to pick some of these guys up. They're going to get supplied a lot today. So be on the lookout for these cards like the Bernardo Silvas. I think if you look at SBC Fodder informs like Keane, if he drops today, I'd say DePaul, Holler. I would look at probably Patricio, Eunice. All of these cards I'd be looking at for SBC Fodder investing. And then in terms of like meta cards like Bernardo Silva, I'd be looking at Handanovic, Lucas Vasquez. I'd be looking at those type of players for like an out-of-pack rise with players that are actually somewhat usable. And we'll make another video on that probably Friday night into Saturday. One last thing you guys could do is probably overnight flip the Team 1 cards going into Saturday morning. Now that for me is really hard to explain to you guys because I can't tell you what the lowest point for those, you know, what if cards are going to be. But what you would want to do is you would monitor the supply on these cards, you know, over the hourly. And if they don't have a lot of supply, then, and they've rebounded, you know, on that day, you might be able to make some coins going into Saturday with some first day flipping. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a long one, but these sort of videos will help you out a lot, especially when it comes to Friday trends. It's gonna be a lot of market moves today, a lot of things to know about the market. We're gonna be live all day on Friday, so be prepared to see my notification go live very early today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys in a video soon. Peace out.